He's here. Big game and Allie. AD, Anthony Davis. You've been wanting this for like 5 years.
We don't have to sing it anymore.
I know. 5 years
We don't have to sing it anymore. AD is not on the way. AD is right here
AD
beside
is here.
me.
Oh, Big Game's
is
wanted this
here.
for a long time. Haven't you, Big Game Jay?
I have wanted him to get out of wherever he was. Memphis, was it?
Oh, yeah, New Orleans.
New Orleans. Yeah, see, I don't even remember.
Yeah.
We wanted the man here where he belongs.
Listen.
And so I'm happy to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're happy. No, seriously.
That's from the Hall of Famer right there. Putting on that uniform today and being here in Los Angeles, what are some of the feelings you have? Because I know you're ready to get it going.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm just ready to play. You know, I put on this uniform in the locker room, just like I'm really a Laker. You know, and to be in a historical franchise like this with, you know, a great team, great coaching staff, great front office, I couldn't ask for nothing better. And I'm ready to get started.
You know, AD, you see it with superstar players. We saw it in Los Angeles when Shaq arrived, and you saw it when LeBron went to Miami, KD to Golden State. There's just a certain time in a player's career, right around your age, where that focus just changes. And championship is all that matters. Is that your top and only priority?
Only priority. You know, obviously, I think a lot of people know that, you know, seeing what I left on the table in New Orleans, you know, I just want to win. You know, at the end of the day, I think everyone comes in the game of basketball wanting to be a champion, and you know, I want to put that on my resume. And I think this year we have a chance to do something special. You know, with the team that we have, the supporting cast that we have, the coaching staff, and we have to stay in the moment. You know, we can't worry about anything else. Our biggest goal is just to make sure that we have each other's back, and when we go out there and play, we know we're gonna get everyone's best shot because of who we are. And the players that we have, so we got to come out with a mindset that, you know, we're going to play great defensively, lock teams up, and by doing that, you know, we should give ourselves a chance to win every night.
Ooh, I need to switch directions because you just said lock teams up. You want to be the defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
I want to know what goes into that process for you and that mindset, but I also want to take it one step further and the desires of yourself to hold a guy like LeBron James accountable to such standard as well.
Yeah, I think, you know, I've been, you know, okay, my defensively in my career, and I want to continue that here. And I know that with me being able to play defense the way I do, you know, I can hold guys accountable because I'm going to give it my all on defense, probably more than I do offense. You know, we have plenty of guys who can score, you know, and I want to be the one to, you know, make sure that we lock teams down defensively. And I'm not afraid of anyone. You know, I want to challenge guys because I know it's coming from the right place, and they do as well. And so if that means getting on LeBron, Rondo, Kuzma, whoever it is, to make sure that we play defensively, you know, that's what we're going to have to do. And I'm sure when you played as well, it's the same way.
Monitor each other constructively. You appreciate that. You want that. And that's really the only way that a family stays together.
Exactly.
You have to understand and appreciate that.
Exactly. And so and that's what I want to do, you know, and I think we're able to do it on the defensive end. We should be fine.
And you mentioned this team obviously can score in multiple ways, that you want to focus on the defensive end, though LeBron has also said that he wants to pass that torch to you, make you the focal point of the offense. What tells you that you're ready for that?
Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of work to do, a lot of treatment hours. You know, when a guy wants to do that, you know, especially with LeBron's caliber, like, look, AD here. Even when we were shooting pitchers, you know, I handed him the ball because we had pitchers together, and he was like, no, you're going to be handling the ball a lot. So right then I was like, okay.
It's on.
You know, so and I kind of had to do the same thing, you know, in my time in New Orleans, you know, and I think that, you know, I'm able to, all right, LeBron, I need a couple possessions. Here you go. You know, and we're able to do that. We're able to play off each other, and I think the most important thing that we have is our supporting cast. We have a great supporting cast and guys who want to win and want to be here. So it's going to be a fun year this year.
People usually talk about a trio of scorers or a trio of elite players. You guys have a trio of shot blockers.
Yes.
Talk about that club. That could be a pretty nice club right there.
Yeah.
With Dwight Howard, you and McGee, all three of you have proven that you can get the job done.
Elite shot blockers, and I think that that's also going to help us defensively. I think we can put, you know, myself and JaVale, myself and Dwight, JaVale and Dwight, whatever it is, on the floor and be great defensively as well. So it's something that Coach has definitely, you know, mentioned to me about doing like a super big lineup and just seeing like what happens. So, you know, and that just goes into our mindset. We want to make sure that we, you know, want to be great defensively. And, you know, we have a lot of guys who can do phenomenal things on that end.
I could see all three of you guys holding the whole team accountable defensively.
Yeah.
I want to show you guys this, AD. You can look right there and see it. This is the most seasons with 25, 10, and 2 blocks. And look at the names on that list. It's Hall of Famers. Shaquille, Captain, Hakeem, David Robinson, and then you. That's nice.
That is nice.
That's elite company, my friend.
And I want to make that 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You know, you know, I think that, you know, being in a elite company like that, you know, is definitely an honor. You know, not too many guys can do it, and you know, I think that the more and more I get to develop my game, the more and more I can, you know, get on lists like this, and you know, most importantly, like I say, I'm here to win. So. That's fine, and you know, definitely a you know, great personal honor. But you know, for me right now, it's all about them rings.
So much has been made about you playing the 5 and the 4, and everyone's asking Frank Vogel. And every time you sit down, people ask you. You and I are going to talk off camera. I just want you to play the last 5.5 minutes of the game. But that's between the two of us,
for sure.
But seriously, JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard, how do they make the game easier for you?
Being able to play the 4.
Keep it simple.
That makes you happy.
I've never seen his eyes pop.
You know, and me and Coach had conversations, and I said, Coach, listen here, it's not that big of a deal. I played 5 in New Orleans several years, and whenever you need me at the 5, I'm ready to play. Because if you look at it now in this game, there's not a lot of traditional 5s. The 5s are the 4s, so that doesn't make a huge difference, but. I think I'll be better at the 4, and you know, hence why we want to go get the white.
James, he can play wherever he wants.
Wherever you want in Los Angeles.
How would you said your last game was March 29th?
March,
that you played
was it? It was late
in
March.
It was late March.
Yeah.
How would you describe in one word what you're going to be like in that first game? Like,
back in New Orleans?
No. Just to tip it off. Tip off the season, October 22nd.
Excited. I'm gonna be excited to just get back on the floor again and play. Like, I always want to play 5-on-5. They're like, AD, you can't be like, let's save something for the season. I just want to play. So I'm gonna be super excited to play in Staples. You know, that first game, and then it's gonna be like, the Clippers-Lakers game. So it's gonna be huge. So I'm gonna be very excited.
AD doesn't even care about load management, James.
No.
The guy just wants to win, 26 years old.
There's no such thing as load management when you want to win.
You got to
just play.
100%.
How important are the relationships with Quinn Cook and Rajon Rondo for you? And by the way, Quinn Cook is one of my new favorite. Players. What a great guy.
That's my guy right there. You know, both of them guys, you know, played in New Orleans with me. Quinn several times, Rondo that one year, and those are always the guys I lean on, you know. And, you know, Rondo pushes me every day. Look, there go Rondo right there talking. those guys, you know, push me every day. You know, Quinn, you know, tells me all the time, like, you're the best player in the league. And this was when we were even in New Orleans. Like, you got to go out there and prove it every night. You have to prove it in practice. You know, you have to prove it off the floor with your teammates. So for a guy like Quinn to come tell me that, I had so much respect for him, and me and him been close ever since. And Rondo, you know, we had a meeting at 11, and I walked in at 10:59, but I was already ready. I was just waiting for everybody to get in there. Rondo said, "You late." So he always held me accountable. He always going to hold me accountable, and that's another guy I can respect as well. So, you know, we already had this group where we're tight-knit, and that's going to help us in the long run.
So you go from New Orleans, pole board sandwiches, now you got to come out to Los Angeles. What's your favorite food out here now? What do you like? Are you going vegan on us yet?
Actually, JaVale was talking to me
about I figured he might try to get you
He's
to
talking
go.
about me, but no,
sushi?
I'm not vegan.
Are you a sushi guy?
I've turned to a sushi guy.
Okay, all right.
Not a lot of sushi, but it's certain things that I'm able to eat.
We got to get him to see Aki, our sushi guy.
Oh,
yeah, we have
Aki.
sushi sometimes in the studio. Will you come over?
Perfect.
Yeah.
I will do right there, right across the street.
Can't lose with that. All right.
Do we got any time? You probably didn't bring anything with you. I forgot to tell you. Magic. Did you know that he is a magician?
No,
He's
why
a
everyone keeps
magic
saying that?
Oh, you get to go to the
guy.
Magic Castle. Have you been to the Magic Castle yet?
I haven't.
Did you bring anything for us?
Bring anything.
Well, then create some evidence.
I'll create some
Day.
magic.
I got a
Staples.
friend that's a member of the Magic
Create some
Castle. Got to
magic
go
at
to the Magic
Staples.
Castle.
For sure, I would love to.
Tweet
That's where they
that.
all
Some-
come from
I
all
would
over
love
the
to.
world.
Hold on, I
would
got to
love
tweet
to.
that out. Try
Yep.
to get some followers.
Create some magic at Staples.
Breaking
Create some
news.
magic and Staples.
All right.
That's
hey,
the goal.
AD, thanks so much, man.
Thanks for
We
having me.
appreciate it.
AD
Thank you,
is in the
guys.
house.
No more singing. AD
not on
is
the
on the way. He's not. Anthony,
He's
thanks
here.
so much.